everyone, this is Amy. Welcome to my channel. Today we are trying Moink, and it's not sponsored by Moink or any other company for that matter. But I actually ordered this because some of you asked me to give it a try. Fun fact, I was going to join Moink back when March, April of 2020. Do you remember when everybody ran out of meat and the stores didn't have it? I had signed up for Moink at that point. They were running like 3 weeks behind in their orders, or maybe 4 weeks. They were running really far behind back then. That's when I found Seven Sons, and that has been my favorite company. And then I found ButcherBox, which is less expensive than Seven Sons, but we don't like their beef as much, or really at all, unless it's the ground beef. But we love their pork. When somebody asked me to try Moink, I was like, yeah, what happened to Moink? Let's get this box open and find out what's in here. Okay, so what we've got here is, caution, this box may contain dry ice. Do not touch with bare hands. And then it tells you, speaking of dry ice, and then on the back it says, the best meat you ever have tasted is enclosed, may cause you to randomly break into a happy dance or squeal with delight. What if we do a happy dance? Do thaw in the refrigerator in a bowl overnight. Post pictures of your box or what you're cooking and use Moinkbox, hashtag Moinkbox, so we can see. Tell all your friends, family, and neighbors about us, please. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm telling everybody about Moink. Don't thaw in the microwave. We know you want to eat it now, but we promise you it's worth the wait to thaw it properly. Don't overcook your meat. That would be sad. Use a thermometer for proper cooking. It's actually really cute. There's a Moinked burger time. Oh, and this is, wow, this is a lot of stuff here. Okay, so we've got a Thai chicken burger, Greek lamb burger, Hawaiian barbecue pork burger, a classic cheeseburger, pepperoni pizza burger, and a burger breakdown, chicken, pork, lamb, and beef, and then all about buns and toppings. It's actually really interesting. Then we've got the Moinked magazine, and I've gotten this before in the mail, and it's probably because I had signed up for them, but then never actually got an order. I had canceled it. So I was getting this. Wow, there's lots of good recipes in here. This is a really nice looking magazine too. A whole article about how the majority of American farmers don't earn a living from their farm. And it tells you how to cook all the meat. The other companies should do something like this. This is really well done. This packaging is really thick. Can you see how thick that insulation is? That's really thick. And we've got some boneless pork chops. These are 4-ounce chops. So the net weight is 1 pound. And they look about a little less thick than the ones from the ButcherBox, but I'm curious to try these. Maybe I will have tried them by the time this video goes up, and if so, I'll put something up here telling you if we liked them or not. I don't see anything about what kind of pork that is or how it was raised. We have some chicken. This is boneless chicken breast, and this is not organic. At least if it is, it doesn't say that, and I would imagine if it was, they would put that on the label. This is 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. Maybe on the website it has information about the heritage of the pork or how the chickens were raised. I'm not sure. A little unclear. And then we've got more of the boneless pork chops. So 2 packages of pork chops. And we've got a ribeye. This is a beef ribeye. And again, ooh, this is, it came like that. Not a great first impression. This is kind of thin. It doesn't say anything about this being grass-fed and finished, although I seem to remember that it was, but it doesn't say that. So I'm gonna have to check the website. I'm a little confused about this. And then some ground beef, 85% lean, 15% fat. It says used by April 18th, 2022, and this is a pound. Looks pretty good. But again, I'm not seeing anything about grass-fed and finished or organic or heritage breed pork. Some more chicken. This is 1.6 pounds. Again, I don't know if it's organic. I'm a little confused there. Some more ground beef. And some more ground beef. And then we've got beef strip steak. This looks a little thicker than the other one, but again, I'm not really sure what kind of beef this is. I'm a little confused about that. Have you ordered from Moink? What has your experience been? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And we've got some smoked uncured bacon. This is a pound of bacon. Now, from the ButcherBox, sometimes you don't get a whole pound, you get like 12 ounces or something. This is pork, water, sea salt. It looks kind of fatty, very fatty bacon. Some more bacon, same bacon. And it looks like the vacuum seal on this broke because it's a little, there's some air in there. Again, this looks fattier than what I'm used to with the bacon we've been getting. And then we have another of these ribeyes. This was right on top of the dry ice, so it's very frozen. It's not a very thick ribeye. It says it's 10 ounces, so that the ribeyes are 10 ounces each. So this was $159 for the meat that I got, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Again, I paid for this. This is not sponsored. I mean, I like the idea of helping out small family farms, but I don't see anywhere where this says it's organic, grass-fed and finished, any of that. And I imagine if it was, it would say that. So to me, that's a huge drawback. So I'm a little concerned about that. And also, by the way, there's no referral code, so I can't refer you for a discount, at least that I know of.
So I was wrong about the referral. They do actually have a referral, and you get $20 off your first delivery if you use the link in the description down below. I just went to the Moink website. On the homepage, it says, enjoy the highest quality meat and help us fight for the family farm. It also says grass-fed finished beef and lamb, pastured pork, and wild-caught salmon. But none of the packaging in what I received actually says that, but they really do stress it on the website. So, I mean, I guess I have to trust this? They say the meat is free of sugar, nitrates, food dyes, GMO grains, saline solutions, and any sorts of other funk. Grass-fed beef and lamb, 100% grass-fed, 100% grass-finished. But the packaging doesn't say that, which I think is weird. Do you guys think that's weird? Leave me a comment down below. The chicken and pork, it says it's pastured pork and chicken, free of antibiotics, hormones, GMO grains, confinement buildings, and other sketchy growing practices. Sounds great, but again, the packaging doesn't say that when you receive it. This is one of these reasons why I do this for you guys, is so that you can see what actually comes. And you can do the standard box for $159 or the standard no pork box for $159. Now, I don't know. I think it's weird that they don't say it. What do you guys think? Again, leave me a comment down below. I don't like that the website information doesn't match the product packaging information.
Have you tried Moink? What do you think of it? Am I asking too much? I feel like, I mean, the ButcherBox is about the same price. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of this order. And if you've tried Moink, what your experience has been. Leave that down in the description below too. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And remember, I post at least 3 videos a week, and at least one of them, sometimes more, is an unboxing, and you don't want to miss any of them. So remember to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a video. This is Aimée, happy cooking and happy eating. I will see you real soon. Bye.